We've covered lead generation in the customer acquisition video. Now let's go through the sales proposal together. The first page introduces the client to Bldg.Works, who we are, a basic summary of our strengths, and the fact that we are coast to coast. We serve a lot of Fortune 1000 customers, and this establishes a certain amount of credibility. One of the powerful advantages that you have being a franchise owner is that you share the Bldg.Works brand when you step out into the marketplace. If anybody asks you what you do or how do I know you have the experience and the ability to service us, you can say, look at all the companies we service. Look at our track record. You get all the credibility, history, and capability of Bldg.Works with you. The second page of the proposal is an overview or summary of our entire system. This is something that you need to absolutely memorize. This page summarizes our entire delivery of service to that customer and what we do for them. We do a host of things that no other company in this entire industry does. For example, all of our crews are uniformed, fingerprinted, and photo ID'd. This is the first time the customer starts becoming exposed to our service management system. This is really what you're delivering and selling out there. A lot of what you have left in your training is going to be focused on what is our service management system. We're the only ones with this particular proprietary system. We created it, we own it, it's powerful and unique. Having set that in their mind, you're ready to introduce them to the next section, which is the customized work scope for that particular building. This section is where we communicate to the customer exactly what we're going to do for them on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis. We break every building into 4 areas. Number 1, common areas, which include hallways, lobbies, etc. Number 2, restrooms. Number 3, break rooms and kitchens. And number 4, general office work areas. Sometimes you'll have a 5th specialty area, maybe a warehouse or a surgical room or an anti-static room, etc. This is how we structure the customer's understanding of how we service their building. The tasks are very similar, but there are some key differences. If you look at the sample, the way the services are listed in the common areas or in the general office areas are not the same pattern that we actually perform the services in. Here, we communicate value. So we put things in an order where the customer sees the greatest value for what they're paying. Whereas in the training of actually servicing a building, we design efficiency. But it's important that you know what's in each of these sections because some things do change depending on the customer's needs and expectations. The next section of the proposal tells how we do it through our accountability tools, our communications tools, our service evaluations tools, and our quality control program. First is the accountability tools. There are a total of 6 separate parts to this particular system. Accountability tools are something unique because we are able to provide them with you. 24/7, 365 days a year, you will respond within 60 minutes. As the account manager, you have a vested interest in that building because your income is tied directly with the service you provide. This gives you a unique relationship with the customer, different from anybody that has serviced the building before. Next, we have the communications tools. Customers already have your direct number. We have a communications log that we maintain in every building. We have a proactive way of using this log, which you will learn about later when you go into the customer management section. Then we have the monthly service evaluations. Once a month, we spend about 10 to 15 minutes having a formal meeting with our customers. We sit down and review the entire month's performance as well as plan the upcoming month. Every month is a brand new month. It doesn't matter what the customer did in the past or how happy they were, etc. We communicate how important and effective this is in our sales process to the customer. The next tool is the quality control program. Something unique to us is that we have a multi-tier inspection program. First of all, you perform a weekly inspection. It is a quick inspection of your crew and what's happening in your building. In addition to that, once a month, you do a complete formal inspection, top to bottom of your building. You check every office, every space, all the areas in your building so that you know exactly what condition your building is in. There is a third inspection that is performed every single month in your building. This is where someone from your office from your operations team comes into your building randomly throughout the month and inspects it during the daytime while the customer is there. This is so a different set of eyes can see your building from a different perspective. If we find something, that's between us. We can solve it before the customer ever becomes aware of it. When we combine all these things together, we have our service management system. From a sales perspective, this is what the customer has been told and sold, and this is what you must prepare yourself to be able to deliver. In the proposal, there are additional things that are communicated as well. For example, we're fully insured and bonded. Our insurance requirement is higher than what is required of most companies because of the kind of clients we service. We are one of the handful of companies in the whole country that has been authorized to do work for Homeland Security. We do work for airports, the air traffic control towers, as well as high security installations, lots of medical environments, etc. Now, all of this combined explains our service management system. The service proposal presented to that customer is what you and I have the responsibility of upholding and delivering every single day. Next is the pricing schedule that tells the customer the monthly price for our services. There's also a list of local references that we have in any particular city that we service. You'll also find our credentials and memberships. While there are over 60,000 companies in this field, less than 3% actually belong to the association that is our national trade body. That upholds us to certain standards of ethics and quality. That is a quick summary of our sales proposal.